Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Swastiastu. Salam sejahtera. Good evening to everyone and especially our lecturer, Dr. Mulyana M. Hum. My name is Laylatul Nafia and my presentation is about speaking. I will start my presentation. What is speaking? Speaking is the delivery of language through the mouth. To speak, we create sounds using many parts of our body, including the lungs, vocal tract, vocal cords, tongue, teeth, and lips. Speaking is the second of four language skills, which are 1. Listening, 2. Speaking, 3. Reading, and 4. Writing. In our own language, speaking is usually the second language skill that we learn. This vocalized form of language usually requires at least one listener. When two or more people speak or talk to each other, the conversation is called a dialogue. Speech can flow naturally from one person to another in form of dialogue. It can also be planned and rehearsed as in delivery of a speech and presentation. Speaking can be formal or informal. Informal speaking is typically used with family and friends or people you know well. Formal speaking occurs in business or academic situations or when meeting people for the first time. Speaking is probably the language skill that most language learners wish to perfect as soon as possible. It used to be the only language skill that was difficult to practice online. This is no longer the case. English learners can practice speaking online using voice or video chat and services like Skype. They can also record and upload their voice for other people to listen to. A child learns to speak through interaction with people around them in their native language. Every normal adult can speak in their native language without effort, and this skill is a natural one. But speaking in a foreign language is not naturally, it requires conscious effort throughout the whole process. There are a lot of functions of speaking in human life every day. However, these functions can be divided into three main categories: interaction, transaction, and performance. The role of speaking in interaction is mostly of social conversation. It reflects the roles and the relationship of the speaker in a social setting. For example, chatting to a fellow passenger or telling a friend about an amusing experiment. The role of speaking as transaction is to make someone understood the message that we want to give to them. The focus of this type of speaking is giving and receiving information and obtaining goods or service. For example, classroom group discussion, shopping, or making a telephone call. The role of speaking as performance is to transmit information before an audience. It generally incorporates public speaking. It focuses on form, accuracy, organization, and sequencing of speaking. For example, political speeches, conducting of class debate, or giving a lecture. So, by now, we must have understood the basics of speaking and the fact that speaking in a foreign or second language is regarded as one of the most complex skills that human being can master. It's much more difficult when you are living in your native community. Then there are some technique and exercise on a daily basis. 1. Listen. The more English you hear, the easier it will be for you to copy what you hear. 2. Practice. The more you speak, the more comfortable you will feel about speaking. Start with easy things. Ask questions at store. Ask where you can find something even if you know already. 3. Stop worrying about making mistakes. We all make mistakes. Your message is more important if the other person understands you. It's not important how many mistakes you make. Practicing and improving your English skill will give you the courage and confidence you need when you are speaking English to other people. To speak confidently, you need knowledge of vocabulary, sentence structure, pronunciation, and finally listening comprehension to understand the other person so you can reply. This is how to improve your speaking skills. 1. Practice speaking English word by word. Practice of speaking English with the key vocabulary words in each unit. Besides learning the meaning, pronunciation, and spelling of the 12 to 20 key words in each unit, you will also practice pronouncing the words by listening, speaking into the microphone, and comparing your pronunciation with the native speakers. 2. Practice speaking English one sentence at a time. Practice saying some of the important sentences in the conversation from the videos. Always listen more than once. Listen to the pronunciation of the word and the rhyme of the sentence. When you are ready to try to say the sentence, click the speak button and speak into your microphone. When you click playback, you will hear the native speaker again and your own voice. Do you like the way you sound? If not, repeat. You can click speak and make a new recording to improve your English speaking. English speaking skill as often as you want. So far, you have practiced speaking English by repeating, but you need practice in responding when someone says something or asks you something. Well, that's all about my presentation. I'm sorry if I did say something wrong. I hope you can learn something with this video. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Santi 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 Om.